Okay, I want to raise my voice in the name of thousands of workers that probably feel as I do. First, I want to say that there are too many things that bother me about society. Animal abuse is one thing that really pisses me off. I can't stand dirty people, mediocre people, hypocrisy, ignorance, liars, injustice, traffic, bad music. I hate when a man yells rude stuff at me at the street just because I'm wearing a skirt. Too many things, but I'm not going to talk about all of them because I want to focus only on one. I hate to live in a country where professionals have to look for a second or even a third job because the money they are earning from their first job is not enough to live decently. I don't know if you knew that Mexico is one of the countries where employees work for the largest amounts of time, 2,246 hours per year to be precise, in contrast with an average worker in Germany, for example, who works only for 1,371 hours per year. Almost the half of the time we work. So the working class in Germany lives as the upper class in Mexico, while the working class in Mexico lives as the low class in Germany. Don't get me wrong, I believe that working is very important. Working is a human need, and it is actually one of the sources of our greatest joys. And I love to work. I really enjoy my job as a teacher because it gives me the opportunity of learning new things every day. I learn from my students and from my co-workers, and I love to share my knowledge to others and guide these youth to become greater. Karl Marx once said, "The worker must see himself reflected in the object he creates." This means that a carpenter, for example, sees himself reflected in the furniture he builds. Or an artist, for example, sees himself reflected in the paintings or in the music pieces he composes. So for me, my object of work is my students. I must see my work reflected on them, on their academic development, on their learning, on their evolution and transformation into better people. If I don't see them becoming better people, I feel that I fail as a teacher. But it is really hard to increase the academic achievement and the self esteem of a teenager at the same time. Why? Well, because of this millennial generation where moms and dads have failed at their parenting strategies, because technology and media are washing the brains of young people, and because professors are part of an educational system that underpays them and limit their opportunities and resources for better teaching. I do take my job seriously and I do want to make a change, if not in the world, at least in my students' minds. But this takes time and sacrifice, and not everything in life is work. Plutarchus said, "Moderate work makes the spirit stronger." But it also makes it weaker when the work is excessive. Now I'm not saying that I'm a person who dedicates her complete day to work. No, but the truth is that if I decide to live forever as a teacher, my life is not going to change. Because working as an employee for your entire existence won't give me the enough life quality, wealth, and luxuries that the working class citizens of first world countries do have. I want to travel. I want to change my car. I want to stop paying rent and have my own property. I want to keep studying and developing myself professionally. I want to make sure that if I get sick, the public health institutions will take care of me. And if I decide to have kids, I want to feel that they will get, for sure, the best education and all the benefits that I had when I was a child. But I can't afford that. Not with this job, not under this corrupt and unpunished system. This is the reality of more than 900,000 teachers in Mexico. I have met too many people that dedicate their afternoons or weekends to be Uber or taxi drivers because their main jobs do not let them afford what they need. Some of them are parents or students or professionals in their areas, and they can't pay their debts with just one single wage. They need to look for other options. Capitalism is effective only in countries where people with money and power are compassionate and disinterested. But in a place like this, where the ones with influences and purchasing power are evil, selfish, corrupt, and thieves, capitalism doesn't work. We can change this. How? By always questioning the society and asking it why things are the way they are. We must read, we must inform ourselves, we must become critical, and we must find the beauty in learning new things. But most importantly, we must find our vocation, something we can do with passion and joy. Because in a country like this, we'll have to put many hours in it. So it better be something that we like. If you decide to live in a place where the majority of people is ignorant and mediocre, then you should really fight to outstand among them. Real fulfillment is directly related to dedication and persistence. That's it. Thank you.